are you elusive after that kind of weight loss being, or are you sort of like, you know, I mean, that sounds like a pretty dramatic impact on your body.
Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. Because you know, running, you use a lot of energy,
Yes.
you sweat, yeah. And part of the weight is water.
Water.
Yeah.
Benson, was part of your desire to be a runner to be able to travel? Is that part of what motivated you, or to be able to leave Kenya and go see the world?
Yeah,
Meet people?
I had a dream of coming to the United States, and what came first in my mind was to run, to get the chance to fly outside the country. So the first thing I said, I love to train and try if I can make it. And I trained for 3 years, and I was successful.
How are we doing here?
Still ready.
It takes, you have to be patient for Chai.
Be patient. I'll be hungry.
How do you guys have a full year-round school year, or how's the school situation? When you say you go to school first, and then you can't become a runner until you're like 21, right? So meaning that there's no prior training, it's all of a sudden school and everything else, and then you can at 21, you know, perhaps become a runner. You don't run in school or have.
We run in school.
And you have
We
competition
run in
between
school.
schools.
We have competition in elementary schools. Right? We call it primary school in Kenya.
So there's running programs in the schools, but Benson was playing rugby instead, and didn't turn.
Elementary school. My school was 4 miles away from my home, so I had to run school morning, lunch time, come back to school, and evening. Sometimes we walk to school.
Is there a big temperature?
That's during elementary school. When high school, the same thing. It's a boarding school, then you are lucky. At 4 after classes, you go for your own training. And after finishing high school, that's when I started thinking on how to train. So doing serious training is when you are in the camp, when you are training with your friend, but not when you are in elementary school. Most of the schools in Kenya don't have coaches. They wait only until it's time for competition. They start acting for 1 week. When 1 week is over, everything is over. It's not like here where they have coaches, they have clinics. So you guys, you are very lucky.
You guys have a summer break between your sessions for school, or do you go to school 300 days a year, or how's school like? I mean, you know, do you have 5 hours a day in school, or for these young guys? I mean, just to compare.
I go to school from 8 in the morning, then we have lunch break at 12:30 to 1:45 p.m. Come back to class until 4. Yeah.
All year round?
Yeah, they go year round
All
with
year
a.
round, only from January, February, March, to go to school. April is a short holiday, that's for 1 month only. May, another start. June, July, August is another day.
Holiday?
Yeah, September, school, November, and school also in October. December is only also holidays. So we don't go to school throughout the year. Also, we have tuition. I mean, part-time classes during holiday. So we then used to go for part-time classes like 2 weeks before opening.
So Benson wanted to see the States, be in the United States, and now he's with us in Valparaiso. Wound up in Valparaiso. So Benson's been staying with Anne-Marie and me.
With us meaning you will stay here for limited time, or are you trying to relocate, or I mean, what staying here mean?
When I come here, if I have a number of places to run, then I'll have to stay for 2-3 months.
Okay, good.
When I have one race, I'll stay for 2 weeks. I'll come back tomorrow,
Okay.
and I'll come back for September. Stay for 2 months or 2.5 months.
How do you like Valpo?
It's a very nice place.
Benson, where have you run in the past, and what type of marathons have you run?
I've run 6-7 marathons since 2007. That's when I started my first marathon. I started as a base maker, that's a rugby. No rugby?
What?
Yeah, setting the base.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. No, what's that?
That's a base maker.
They set the pace.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Yeah. That's when I started in 2007. I set the base up to 30 kilometers. And that was when I started. I looked back, nobody was coming. Just walked for 200-300 meters, looking at the back, nobody was coming. I decided to go for the race, to finish.
And came in third.
But I was
Official.
not thinking of going to finish the race. I was to run up to 30 kilometers only. Yeah. So I decided to give myself a challenge to finish the marathon for the first time. And I came in third.
It was a quick decision.
Yeah.
Have you raced in any other countries?
Yes. I've raced in Turkey, that is Istanbul marathon. At that time we were very many Kenyans. Very strong Kenyans, everybody was strong. We had a field of 70 Kenyans, 10 Ethiopians, some Moroccans and Russians, and everybody there was very strong. So we had to run tactical race.
What kind of race do you usually run? Do you usually hold it back for the last 3 miles, or do you usually go out in front at the very beginning, or what is your favorite style?
My favorite style is to stay with a little back. I don't want to let them go or stay behind me or just let them go, then I'll chase them. No, I love to stay with them up to the end of the race. Yeah. Another country I've run is Athens, Greece. It was also a marathon, the year 2008. Another one is Slovakia, 2008. And China, 2007, 2007.
How much can a first, second, or third place winner in marathon races make?
It depends on the size of the marathon, how the marathon is sponsored. Here with us, a very big sponsors, and then to be a very good amount of money. And if it is a very small race, small sponsors, you just get a little amount of money. Like we have big races like Boston, pays $100,000.
Chicago Marathon, I believe it's 100,000.
$100,000.
100,000
for the winner.
for the winner. 50,000 for number 2, I believe. Those are the big ones in New York.
Yeah, we have, let's say we have the big 5. There's Boston, New York, Chicago, we have Berlin,
London.
Berlin in Germany.
Berlin
Yeah.
in Germany.
For example, the Houston is more of a mid-size, and I think it pays 35,000 for the winner, 17,000 for second place, and I believe 10 for third.
Last year I came back to Houston and I said, let me try my best if I can go to second place or first place. And I did my best and I was in the second place last year in Houston.
And you can see that finish on the KenyanRunningTeam.org website, because I had it videotaped, and it's at the finish line, looking back into the crowds. The road is a 4-lane road, and on one side, all the half marathoners, thousands of people were finishing on one side, the other side, nobody, and then here came Benson running by himself on the other side, passing all the half marathoners who were finishing. So you can see that finish. He did 2 hours and 11 minutes.